Yo, so today we got a yapping episode. Nothing too crazy. Just speaking about the intricacies of your family treating you a certain way. And I just heard a delightful story. And so because I don't want to share his story for him, I share my own story. You know what I'm saying? I'm peeking a little bit. My bad. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get the audio right. So it used to be a thing, right, called Pokemon tins. There'd be tins of real metal that held Pokemon cards, right? And let's travel back in time. Swink is an old one, but imagine Swink wasn't an old one. He's around 7, 8, maybe 9, but no, he's not 9 yet. He's 8. So you get this Pokemon tin, right? And you love Pokemon cards. And really, I do love Pokemon cards. So trust me, this is real. So I'm enjoying my time. I'm at my grandfather's house with my grandmother, and I have this Pokemon tin that I just recently got, and it had one of my most favorite Pokemon on it. I'm not gonna tell you guys because you guys are gonna know these like little things, and then you guys are gonna try to log into my account, and the question's gonna be like, what was this? And instead of putting the actual answer, I'm just gonna put a Pokemon name because I remember Pokemon names more than my own facts about myself. I'm gonna be honest, like bro, Dialga and fucking Ho-Oh, Lugia, that should be answering security questions for my bank, my nigga. Y'all can't get that. But point being, I love Pokemon, right? And this is the peak of my Pokemon activities, bro. So tell me why I put the Pokemon tin down, and I'm going through it and everything. My grandmother walks by 3, 4, 5, 6 times, right? Sees me playing with my Pokemon cards on the floor, completely by myself, mind you. And also, I'm like an 8-year-old kid. Most 8-year-old kids be fucking begging and shit and yelling in their parents' ear. I'm a very silent 8-year-old, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, just give me some cards to look at, and I don't even gotta play the fucking game. I'm gonna just be like, that shit is cool. I do this shit with regular playing cards, my nigga. I literally will buy a pack of playing cards, and I'll just shuffle them for fucking decades. I'll be like, I really like that detail on that card. I don't gotta say shit. Don't even gotta play a game. I just like looking at things. So tell me why I'm spreading all my cards out, right? My grandmother then comes by, bends down, and says, you really like this? And I said, yes, I do. I look back to my grandfather. I'm like, do you like this too? He's like, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? They had their TV playing and everything. So let's fast forward a bit. I've had these cards out for a solid minute and everything. This is maybe like the 3rd or 4th day on this trip. I had them out the first night. You know what I'm saying? So we're starting to get to the end of this trip. I then pull them back out, and I'm like really organizing these shits, like by alphabetical order, by type, category. But I was really doing that shit. And then like I had a certain system that like at a certain point, you know that you're reaching like a part that you shouldn't be at. You know what I'm saying? Like I had the real Pokemon, like in the front, and the traps, like the field things in the back. Point being, I gave a fuck about these shits, right? And I told my grandmother and my mother, and I was like, look, I can fucking organize these shits. Like I'm doing my shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanted my fucking props. So I break the shit down to them and everything, and another day passes, and now we're about to go back. You know what I'm saying? This is the end of the hometown trip. Over in Chicago. We're packing. We're about to leave, and I can't find my cards. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a kid. I'm 8. I don't really have much say in when the fuck we leave. They don't give a fuck about the Pokemon cards, which is okay, it's understandable, but they know that I do. But they know that, you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna get lost or anything. So we pack up and everything. Bro, it's a certain smell, this is very random, but it's a certain smell in that garage that like will trigger some nostalgia for me, bro, and I'll really go on a whole rant. But that's not the point. Point being, right, I'm leaving, and we go to the airport, we get home and everything. I'm like, damn, I really don't know where my Pokemon cards are. Like, I was like dead-ass searching. So I called my grandmother. Mind you, I'm 8. I don't have my own phone. I had to use the house phone to call her. I call her and I say, hey Granny, do you know where my cards are? My grandmother says, oh, those things? I swept them up and threw them away. Bro, I never trembled with anger before in my life. That was the first time I actually thought that I had high blood pressure. I was like, I got it from my dad. Okay, it's understanding. Everything is locking into place. You gave me 3 years of age by saying that sentence. You could have said no and just got me another 10 and just given me that 10. If you opened it, I probably wouldn't have even remembered. I would have been like, oh, like this is my cards. I would have been fine. Even if it wasn't, I would have still had cards. I don't have shit. So I'm heated. I'm really fucking heated. I'm like, okay, grandmother. You see how I changed? I said, okay, grandmother. Love you. And I hung up. And I went upstairs and I pulled out my other cards. I think they were Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I just started incessantly just organizing them shits, bro. Because that was the only thing that was going to calm me. Because I was so heated. I remember for 2 days, I did not come out of my room. I literally just, I spread out a whole bunch of games and just looked at them. I didn't even do anything with it. Because I was just like, there's no fucking way that she saw me observing all these cards to a crazy level and said, he doesn't want them. He doesn't want them. I broke it down for you and you still threw them shits away. Come on. So nah. That's how I feel about when your family cleans up for you. That's another thing actually. I had a bag of Eddies one time and that shit was under my bed. And my mom came to clean up my room randomly. Mind you, I don't ask her to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? I love you, mom. But don't clean up my room at fucking random. Mind you, my shit is clean. I'm a cleanly nigga. I won't enter a place if it's too dirty. I'm a germaphobe. I don't like certain shit, bro. Simply put, nigga, I can see a stain on a cup and I'm no longer drinking it. Bro, normally I make an excuse. I'll be like, bro, I'm not even, I'm good. I'm not even on that type of timing anymore. And it's not that. It's just that shit. I wasn't vibing with it. It wasn't for me. Point being, why are you cleaning my room? I come back from, I forgot what it was. I think I was gone for a day or so. I went to West Virginia. I came back. I'm like, my room is a bit cleaner. Because my mom likes things a certain way. I clean, but she cleaned to a crazy extent. To a point that's not even needed. You just throwing away shit now. So I'm looking around my room and I'm like, I look on the side of my bed. I'm like, my wires are organized. I look under my bed. My fucking bag of Eddies is gone. I said, because what the fuck am I supposed to say? Mom, you threw away my Eddies? No, I cannot say that. But what the fuck? And never brought it up. I was like, oh, okay. She brought it up to my dad though. My dad was like, oh, you had Eddies in your room. And I was like, no shit. I know. Nigga, you thought they just appeared there? My dad is the funniest person ever. Whenever he doesn't really care about a situation, he always says it so matter-of-factly. Bro, he could be like, yeah, man, we're stormed in. We just actually can't leave. Doesn't give a care in the world because he has his wife. He doesn't want to leave anyway. That's how my dad is. My dad would much rather stay in the house with my mom than really do a lot of shit, which is real. But bro, I gotta go places now, and I'm stormed in. Nigga, you're stormed in. I'm not stormed in. I gotta go. I got to leave. Especially when you motherfuckers get real all cuddly and everything. I love my parents, and they're very, very caring for each other. But goddamn. They love each other. And if I haven't done shit, they will not curse me out, but they'll be like, you ain't done shit, and then get real all lovey-dovey in each other's faces. I don't want that energy after you just gave me shit. I don't want that. So you know what I'm saying? Point being, your parents shouldn't be cleaning up your shit, bro. I really feel how I'm gonna do it for my kids is I'm really gonna ask them. I will help and everything, but I'm gonna ask them. I'm like, do you want help with cleaning this up? If it stays for a while, then I may have to ask you again. But you know what I'm saying? Just give consensual cleaning. That's what I'm getting at. I'll see y'all.